Hello students, welcome to my channel. I, Zainab Tilwala, lecturer of Organization of Commerce and Management, is going to cover the topic importance of coordination, which is the fifth function of management. This topic is from the second chapter of 12th Commerce HSC Board textbook. So let's begin. Coordinating or coordination. Now what does coordinating or coordination means? So, coordination means to synchronize the efforts of all the people working in an organization. Synchronizing means bringing together the efforts of all the people who are working in an organization. Like an example, in an organization, if we have different departments like sales departments, marketing department, finance department, purchase department, etc. So, when all these departments come together and work together, and they also make sure that they are all moving in the same direction means they all are working to achieve the organizational goal, then we say that there is coordination. Like in case of our college, if the principal, the HODs, the teachers, the peons, the clerk, the admin department, if all are working together so that they can improve the teaching and they can help the students to get more marks, then it is said to be coordination. There is coordination in that organization. Here you can see an example like how in a sales department, when they have got an order of 10,000 softwares to manufacture, at that time, first to execute the orders, they have to contact the production departments. They have to tell the production department that they have to manufacture 10,000 softwares. Then the production department is able to manufacture only if the raw material departments brings in the raw materials. So if raw material is not available, then the production cannot take place. And if production cannot take place, they cannot execute the order. So once they get the raw material, then they will start. But when will the raw material department get the raw material? When it gets a green signal from the finance departments. When the finance department approves that this much will is the cost for which you have to get the raw material, then only they will be able to bring the raw material, manufacture it, and then complete the order. So for all this process, for all these things, there has to be a synchronized efforts of all the people who are working in that particular field, and there has to be a coordination between each and every department. So, from this examples, from this definition, we can conclude that coordination is not a separate function, but it is an essence of management. Like how we said, planning is a function, organizing is a function, staffing is a function, directing is a function, and we said that fifth function is coordination. But uh, coordination is not a function, but it is an essence of management. Essence of management means it is required at each and every step of uh, the functions of management and each and every level of management. Like how salt is important for each and every food. Without salt, none of the foods can be made. In the similar way, coordination is required at all the levels of management and even at all functions of management. So now let's begin with the importance of coordination. We have 10 importance of coordination, but we are going to cover only the first 5 importance of coordination in this video. So the first coordination importance of coordination is encourages team spirit. Now, as I have already said that each and every department, each and every person has to come together to work so that they can achieve the organizational goal. So automatically this results in team spirit. So we'll just go through the explanation. In organizations, group of individuals work together. There may be existence of conflicts, disputes between individuals, departments and employers and employees regarding organizational policies, roles and responsibilities, etc. Coordination arranges the work in such a way that minimum conflicts are raised. It increases the team spirit at work. So now when we saw according to Henry Fayol principles, according to F.W. Taylor's principles, how the work gets divided and how the people are giving authority. In staffing function also we saw that how people are recruited according to their skill, according to their qualification. So when each and every person knows what kind of work he or she has to do, what are his authorities, what are his responsibilities, so there are less conflicts in that, and the work goes smoothly, and because of this it increases team spirits. So one person's work is dependent on other person's output, as we have already seen in staffing. Okay, so this increases team spirit. Now next is gives proper direction. Coordination integrates departmental activities for achieving common goal of the organization. The work is arranged in a very systematic way. The interdependence of departments give proper direction to the employees. So what happens when uh, coordination, when each person knows his or her duties, they can direct the other person. Like in staffing or in directing, there is a person who directs the people what kind of work he or she has to do, what is his authority, what are his responsibilities, whom he has to report once the work is done. So coordination, if there is a good coordination between the superior and the subordinates, then they can give proper direction, and the work also gets executed in a systematic way. The third importance is facilitates motivation. Now motivation, once, like to encourage, motivate means to encourage to do some things. So in an organization also, the people, the workers are motivated either by increasing their salary or giving extra incentives or praising them or awarding them. It can be through financial or non financial way. Okay, so we'll just read the explanation. Coordination motivates the employee to take initiative while completing their assigned task. An effective coordination increases efficiency and results into growth and prosperity of the organization. A prosperous organization ensures job security, higher income, promotion, and incentives. Such monetary and non-monetary incentives provide job security and motivates the employees for hard work. So now we go on to the next, that is the fourth importance, that is optimum utilization of resources. In our previous functions of management also we have studied optimum utilization of resources. Now utilization of resources can be man, material, money, machines, people. So here coordination is not between man and machines. Here coordination has to be between human beings. Okay, at each level there are different human beings, so they have to coordinate with them, and then so that they can achieve the organizational goal, they can reduce the wastage. Whatever other resources are available in the organization, they can reduce the wastage, control the cost of work, and achieve the organizational goal. So, manager tries to integrate all the resources systematically. It helps in utilizing all available resources at its optimum level. Coordination also helps in minimize the wastage of resources and control the cost of work. Now we'll go, that is the fifth importance, that is achieve organizational objectives. Now whoever is working, as we have seen in Henry Fayol's principle, that we have to leave our self interest aside and focus on the organizational goals. Like whatever interest is there, it should be a group interest, not a self interest. So this will help to achieve the organizational goal well. So coordination helps in achieving the organizational objectives. How it helps in achieving the organizational goals is by reducing wastage, using proper staff, then idle time of the employees and delay in complications of target, departmental disputes, etc. is reduced to a great extent. Like there is a team spirit, then proper staff is appointed, each and every staff knows their responsibilities, their authorities, they even know how, whom to report. Proper direction is given by the superiors to their subordinates, In such way, it helps in smooth working of the organization, and it helps to achieve the organizational objectives. So, thank you very much. Next 5 importance I'll be explaining my next video. Till then, take care.